Hello and welcome back to May Contain. If you're new to the May Contain channel, make sure to hit subscribe. Sorry I've not posted recently on my YouTube channel. I have been posting a lot of the videos on my Instagram. If you're not on my Instagram, it is _May Contain. So try and post more videos on there than my YouTube. I just find it a lot easier. So this week on Instagram, I spoke about my anxiety and how I get myself worked up sometimes and how my anxiety is affecting me with an allergy. And the amount of people that reached out was honestly overwhelming. So what thank you to everyone who reached out, and I'm so glad that by doing this video it did help a lot of people. So today I kind of want to talk a bit about anxiety, but the difference for me between having a panic attack and having allergic reaction. Because I've had a few situations in the past where I've got myself so worked up that I think I'm having an allergic reaction, but I'm actually not. I'm just having a panic attack, and that's kind of caused by my anxiety with an allergy. So today I just want to talk about my experience and the situations which I've kind of got myself in, and hopefully give you guys some tips of how I've managed that and how I've handled it. So in a previous YouTube video, I actually spoke about my first day at work, and I went and got coffee in the coffee bar, and I took one sip, and for some reason I just started panicking, and I was like, as it's got all my milk in, and I spoke to the woman, she's like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. And I went upstairs and I was getting myself really, really worked up where I come out in a red rash. And that's the thing with when I panic, I come out in a red rash and my neck goes red, and it actually looks like I'm having an allergic reaction, but I'm not. So I went outside for some fresh air, and like I said in previous videos, sometimes I ring a friend or a family member. On this occasion, rang my mum and I spoke to her. My mum's like, no, this has happened to you before. You're probably just panicking and get yourself worked up about it. Just try and calm down. So I finally calmed down and realised I wasn't having an allergic reaction. And this has happened to me on a few different occasions before, where I'm in a restaurant and I just get myself so worked up that I think I'm having an allergic reaction, but I'm not. I'm just having a mild panic attack. And the best advice I can give to anyone in that situation is always try and stay really calm. So then then if you are having an allergic reaction, because for me, I've had severe panic attacks in the past where I feel like I can't breathe. And you could say that's kind of very similar to if you have an anaphylactic shock and you feel like your neck can't breathe. So if you are having allergic reactions, try and stay as calm as possible. It's so important. And make sure that your friends around you are really relaxed and calm as well, because as soon as they're getting worked up, it's only going to get you more worked up, and then you're going to panic even more. So always make sure that your friends are educated, how to use the EpiPen, and make sure they are really calm around you in this situation. And like I said, this has happened to me on a few different occasions, and I've not had an allergic reaction. I've just given myself these panic attacks. So when I'm in this situation, I always try and stay as calm as possible. And it's just so important, so you do know the difference if you are having an allergic reaction or you are having a panic attack. And for me, how I kind of distinguish this sometimes, so if I think I'm having an allergic reaction, first thing I'll do is I'll be checking my chest and arms for hives. And if I see obviously hives across my chest and arms, then I'll take my antihistamine, give it a few minutes, see if the rash hopefully calms down. 9 times out of 10, the rash does calm down if it is a mild reaction. If it is a serious reaction, then obviously that's when if I feel like I can't breathe, or my neck's swelling, or my lips swelling, then I would administer the EpiPen and inject it into the side of the leg for 3 seconds. Make sure you've always got 2 as well. I've kind of mentioned in previous posts that 1 EpiPen might not be enough adrenaline, so sometimes you might need a second dose of adrenaline. So if you take your first EpiPen and you still feel like you can't breathe, then do administer a second EpiPen 10 to 15 minutes later in the opposite leg. To be honest with you guys, I've never had to use the EpiPen. Watched and read about other people who've had to administer the EpiPen, but I think now as I've got older, I'm less scared about using the EpiPen. And if I feel like if I am in that situation where you can't breathe and your neck's swelling, it's so important to use the EpiPen. And I kind of mentioned this week on my Instagram as well, a parent reached out, and a little boy had a severe allergic reaction to milk, and she administered the EpiPen, and she's like, it's like what you see in movies. He was like, and I never really thought about that, to be honest. When you administer EpiPen, the way it does react in your body. So it is she mentioned the points of the EpiPen, and I've always been a big advocate of always making sure you got 2 EpiPens. So yeah, always make sure you got your EpiPens. But I kind of just wanted to do a little video to talk about my experiences between having a panic attack and have an allergic reaction. And the best advice I can give is always stay really calm. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it the thumbs up. I just also want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's like reached out recently on my social media, whether that's my Instagram or my blog. Honestly, it's overwhelming, like the amount of people that have reached out and just said thank you, or thanks for the blog or the Instagram, or you helped me get through this experience. And it's just overwhelming, honestly. I don't know, I can't even put it into words, but it's so good that like by doing content like this, it can help someone. So yeah, just massive thank you again. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's _maycontain. If you want to check out my blog, it's may-contain.com. And if you're new to YouTube and first time you maybe watched this video, make sure to hit subscribe. It means a lot. And make sure to do more video content soon. Like I said, most of my content is more Instagram driven, but I'm going to try and do more YouTube content for you guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.